Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the Brazil FX trading. Today guys, I'm going to be showing you a simple strategy that you can use to make $500 every single day from the forex market using my forex strategies. If you are new around here guys, make sure to subscribe. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Let's jump into the video guys. If you're a beginner trader or you are an intermediate trader and you're still struggling with having a profitable strategy, this is the video for you guys. And I'm going to be showing you this off a trade that I called. So let me screen record so that you can see my MT4. And I'm going to be explaining this off a trade that I took. As you can see guys, I was able to catch a trade on Euro USD and I used a lot size of 2, managing my risks. As you can see, I had a stop loss and a take profit guys, and yes, my take profit was hit and I was able to make $840 guys. And I'm going to be showing you the same strategy that I used to make this money from the forex market, just trading Euro USD guys. You can literally use this same concept and be able to make money from the forex market guys. And yes, the broker that I'm using is Fxview. Fxview is registered in 3 countries to make sure that your money is very safe and sound guys. Make sure to get your Fxview accounts with the link below. Traders, this is my Euro USD chart. As you can see, this is my 4-hour candle. I'm going to explain this strategy, which is price action. Of course, most of you guys know me, I trade price action. I'm going to include more of market structure. Now, most of you guys need to understand, if we are trading the forex market, we need to understand which market structure are we trading in. Remember, we have uptrend markets, which, you know, when they're pushing up, they give us higher highs and higher lows, just like this. That is an uptrend market. And then we have also what we call a downtrend market. So a downtrend market is one that comes down like this, giving us lower lows and lower highs, as you can see. And then apart from this, we have also a sideways market. So the sideways market is one that ranges in a fixed zone, just like this. As you can see guys, this is a sideways market, or what you call a ranging market, as you can see guys. Then we can also have some complex market structure, which is like really hard to understand. You can even see here price comes here, pushes up here, gives us this nice high, pushes down here, pushes here. You can see things are not always going to be clear like the way I've drawn it here. You can see things are never going to be clear like this, you see, like this. But I'm going to help you understand today. I'm going to help you understand how you can trade market structure, even though things are quite hard for you to understand. Now, the first thing guys, we need to understand which market structure are we on. When you zoom out, just like this, I'm on my 4-hour candle. So when you zoom out like this, you're going to see that traders, we are on our 4-hour candle and we are in an uptrend market, as you can see. Even when you switch over to your daily time frame, you're going to still see we are in our uptrend market. You can see that is an uptrend market, as you can see. Now, one thing that helps me to try to simplify the markets as fast as I can is always drawing a trend line. So when you draw a trend line on your chart, this trend line is just going to give you a picture of where the market is probably going to go, or where prices are, what is price doing in the forex market. Now here, I'm going to connect my line from this zone right here to this. I'm going to connect it to here and then drag it to the up there. You see traders, this way I'm pushing my price, as you can see guys. Now here, anytime when price comes back to the trend line, or most of the time it bounces off, as you can see. Here we had one bounce off, which is this one right here, because remember my trend line starts from here. You can see the reason why I drew it from here, because the lowest point here is this one right here, you see. Now, and I can't really focus on this one. This was like, let's say our first high low, you can see, then price pushes up, you can see this is the one that I considered. Now let's zoom in more so that you guys can see. Now you can see we have our nice trend line guys. Now my main focus was on this trade. I took a trade exactly here and I'm going to be explaining to you everything step by step. This was the trade that I took and I was able to make and eat some money off that trade, as you can see. It was a small trade, but these were more than 60 pips. This is a day trading signal, or this is a day trading strategy. But you can also use it for swing trading for those that want. Now, traders, anytime when you have an uptrend market, price is always going to range, pushing up, giving us higher highs and higher lows until we see a reversal, which is up here. But now, before we come to this reversal right here, because this is what I was expecting, I wanted price to break this. Before we reached here, you can literally see price pushed up to the upper side, giving us, you know, this high here, and then also this high. But now this high and this high, they are equal. You know, mean this is a resistance. You see, traders, this was a resistance. Now price comes out again, head breaks it. You can see, traders, and now it forms a new higher high. But now when it comes back down, you can see it breaks this higher high. You see, traders, when price breaks this higher high, let's draw out the previous higher high, which is this zone right here. Now when price breaks this zone, obviously you know where it's going to come back to. It's going to come back to try and retest, but it's not just retesting. We have fair value gap right here that has to be filled up. As I mentioned, guys, fair value gap is always liquidity. So this is our fair value gap, as you can see, guys. Fair value gap is always liquidity. Price has to fill it up, as you can see. We had price filling it up, not entirely all of it, but we had price fill up. As you can see, we have this week here. Price push up here 1, 2 times. But as it's filling it up, I want you to remember that price is currently at our black line here. It's ranging on our black line right here. Now, what does this mean? Anytime when you have price ranging, and it's ranging, let's say it's ranging on our black line right here, this is going to indicate that price wants to reverse and go back to the downside. Remember, we have already had a high here. You see, this is the highest point. Now when price came and broke this line here, it broke the previous zone, which is probably a higher high. You see, now not only breaking this higher high, when price pushes back up here to try and probably, let's say, push back up here, it didn't. It fell because here was a big resistance, but also a fair value gap that price had to take out, then reverse and go back to the side, indicating that now this is a reversal, and not just a reversal. When I zoom out like this on my 4-hour candle, just like this, you see, guys, I'm going to mark out the turning point where price reached to show that this is really a turning point. You can see this is the point right here, just here, as you can see, guys. We draw it out like that. Now when I zoom in, you're going to see that that was a turning point. Yes, price had to reverse. You can see, what do we have here now? What we have is a zone in the market which is called a supply zone. Time when you have consolidation like this, you see, then price breaks out, then goes back into this zone right here. This is always a supply zone. That's why you see price comes back down with really much momentum. You can see we have 1, 2 big candles, you see. So again, what happens? Price comes back after a period of time, which is this part right here, meaning price has to really reverse, you see. Now as I was mentioning, we had this consolidation happen, but this is not just a consolidation, guys. Now since this is a reversal point, remember, guys, there are some key things that we always look out for when we are trading the forex market. We look out for things like heads and shoulder patterns, double tops, double bottoms. Why? Because these things indicate that price is going to do this, price is going to do this. Now here I had to draw my heads and shoulder pattern. Why? This is like a shoulder, you see, shoulder, something like that, then head, you see, another shoulder, and then you can see, guys, just like this, you see. Now we had a reversal pattern. Guys, this is a reversal pattern. Let me make this more clear. So we had a reversal pattern, trader. Now this is my pattern, guys. This pattern is called a head and shoulder pattern. Remember, we're talking about price action, and this is a price action pattern. A head and shoulder pattern, you only see it when price is going to reverse. That's the only time when you see this pattern. You can see shoulder, head, shoulder. This is how it's supposed to be. The shoulders have to be lower and the head has to be up there. You see, traders, now indicating that this is our neckline. Remember, whenever we have a head and shoulder pattern, you have to have a neckline, which is this one right here. You see it, guys. Now whenever you want to take your trade, you want to always take your trade when price breaks the neckline. That is the thing. Now when I remove that head and shoulder pattern, you can now see a clear zone where we have our break. This is the trend line break right here. Let's zoom in and you see, guys, now this is now where the sweet part comes in. Remember, we are looking at the break here. The break obviously happened, but it didn't just happen. I would have taken my trade here, but obviously I had to be more patient because now I was considering more of this heads and shoulder pattern. Now the head and shoulder pattern happens, as you can see, guys, it starts ranging, but this is not just ranging, it was retesting. We had here 1, 2 retest, and 2, and then 3. But now when we come to this zone right here, since price is retesting, there's one thing you need to understand, guys. Good trades happen after the masses have been taken out. Now this is what I'm trying to mean. Obviously you can see we had a little bit of fair value gap right here. You see, anyone who is wise that would have taken the trade here where we see the fair value gap, and not just the fair value gap, but also this is where we have the neckline. Remember, this is how we draw a neckline. Then even apart from this, when we say fair value gap, traders, you need to understand fair value gap happens because it's liquidity. Liquidity has to be taken out. You see, this was the liquidity that had to be taken out. You see this liquidity, price took it up here. You see. Now, even to explain it to you more, as I said, good trades happen after the masses have been taken out. These are the masses, you see. That's why you see price break this zone right here. You see. That's why you see price break this zone right here. At this point right here. You see, and then we have the other candle come back in. The only time when banks want to take you out, they always going to approach the support or resistance zone. So this is our resistance. You're going to see price approach this zone with really much momentum, and then after you see the other candle come back in and close from inside. You see traders. Now this is the only thing that I was looking out for. And the minute I saw this, obviously I was taking my sell trade. But now let me show you why I was taking my sell trade. I wasn't just selling because the price has broken. So before we go any further, guys, whenever you see these long candles, you see these candles like this, these candles right here, these are caused by volatile news, and the only place you can see volatile news is Fxview. So Fxview is one of the best websites. It's the best website for you to see your economic data, guys. Anytime when I'm setting up a trading week, I have to check Fxview. I come to my economic calendar right here and make sure to come here to see what economic events are we going to have in that trading week. I come here and I screen and only leave volatile news events only, guys. I make sure to come here to more. So I make sure to come here to more, and then I'm going to select these 3 stars here. So when you select these are less volatile, but these are more volatile. So I make sure to only select these and then press confirm. Here they're only going to bring me the most volatile news events, and these are the ones that really move the markets. So make sure to always check this economic calendar on Fxview, and also they offer more like news, AI signals analysis, column set 724 news events. And also you can even pay for the pro ones because that comes with a lot of packages, guys. Make sure to get your Fxview accounts right now. I'm going to be leaving the link below. Let's get back to the video, guys. Now, since now I was selling, remember I was looking for sales. Whenever a trend reverses, we look for the other one. I was looking for sales, but now not just sales. I think most of you guys had heard me talk about fair value gap multiple times. And yes, we had fair value gap when price was going up here. So anytime when I have fair value gap, I have to draw it out. This is what I was looking out for. I was looking out for this drop so that price fills up the fair value gap. You see this drop? So that price fills up the fair value gap. I took my trade with so much confidence, knowing that I'm going to just go into profits. You see, guys, knowing that I'm just going to go in profits. You can see I was only risking 29 pips, almost 30, and I was targeting the fair value gap, as you can see. So I was almost taking out 60 pips. This was like a 1 to 2, risk to reward, guys. You can see I was just looking out for that. As you can see, I was looking out for just this move to here, and then I was out of the market, guys. I literally use these strategies I literally use this strategy to pass funded accounts. I use it to make money from the forex market without having any fear, guys. As I've mentioned, in the time where price started reversing and all this happening, and also this fair value gap that we're looking out for. But now price is even going to go even lower than this, because anytime when we see the reversal pattern that I talked about, this reversal pattern, which is the head and shoulder pattern, let's first draw it out again and I explain something so that you guys can understand. Anytime when you see such a pattern, price has to give us this big move right here. So we measure the distance between here, this point right here, to here. Price has to give us this move, meaning price still has a way to go, meaning price is still going to go down until up maybe here, because this move has to be formed anytime when you see such a pattern. So meaning we are still into the bearish market for the Euro USD, guys. We're still into the bearish market, guys. As you can see, this looked like a short move, but I know this can work for you. If you're a beginner trader, try to understand market structure. Try to master all forex patterns on your fingertips, and you'll be able to make money from the forex market. Whenever you have a good strategy, guys, the good strategy can back up your psychology. When you have a good strategy, your psychology will be set because you're trading with something. I've seen these things for quite a period of time, guys, and I hope most of you guys will learn it. This was a nice sell trade of something that I know. You see, I was considering this fair value gap, but I wanted to first confirm when am I going to take my trade. And as I mentioned, I took my trade when the masses have been taken out. Then this was my trade, as you can see. Liquidity was first taken out, then as we came in for our sell trades, guys. And that was my trade, guys. And most of you guys would be asking, how do I find my confirmations, guys? I always confirm my trades on higher time frames because I'm more of a swing trader. However much sometimes I do day trading, but even the way I confirm my trades, I can even confirm my trades with higher time frames. Because when we come back to the 4-hour candle here, explain one more thing here. Anytime when price approaches these zones right here, anytime when we see this price taking out people, it's going to do it with one big candle and the second candle. So if I see these two candles, the candle pattern, these are tweezer tops. Tweezer tops are reversal candles to the downside also. This is why sometimes I take my confirmations on higher time frames, as long as I know how much I'm going to be risking. Most times when for people that are going to trade with really tight stop losses, they can confirm their trades on 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame. But since most of the time, I look out to risk like 30 pips, 25, I look out for my confirmations on higher time frames, guys. As the moment I see this candle pattern, obviously price is just going to reverse. Sometimes price can come back to retest, but sometimes price will just drop depending on what economic events we have in the market. But now you can see we have 3 big candles, meaning we had economic events that were leading to our price dropping down. And yes, sometimes when I'm analyzing the forex market, my technical analysis can just be in line with the fundamental analysis. If you're a beginner trader or an intermediate trader, I hope this works out for you guys. I'm going to be making more videos on how I'm taking trades. These are the things I've seen for quite a period of time. But guys, you need to understand that fair value gap is liquidity. And liquidity, when it's taken out, price goes the other way. You see, you can even see here. Price came here, it didn't fill up this fair value gap. Same to here, it didn't fill up the fair value gap. But it reached here, it filled it up. And why is it filled? Because of liquidity. Liquidity has been taken out. Now price drops. As simple as that, guys. Trading in the forex market can be so risky, guys. Make sure to make your own research before getting into this market. The forex market can be so much promising, but at the same time it's quite hard when you have poor psychology. Guys, I pray that most of you guys learn how to trade, and I'll see you in my next. Make sure to subscribe, please. Don't watch without subscribing. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers. God bless you.